Actually, it looks extremely choppy because OOT switches between frame rates. Between 60, 30, and 20. And so the best thing to do is actually stream at the highest common multiple of those frame rates, which is 60. Did I say highest common multiple? I meant lowest. Yes, the highest common multiple. Infinite frame rate. I mean, technically, yeah. Technically, infinite frame rate would probably be good. Thanks for 22 months into King Day. Imagine not streaming at infinite frame rate. Is there a max frame rate that Twitch accepts? Like, I assume you can probably at least stream up to like 120. If you go higher than that. 144? 420 exactly, of course. Hey, Prac. Thanks for 5 months, Gross Pigeon. 1080p 60 FPS. That's really the highest? I don't think that's the highest. That seems low. Thanks for 16 months, S. Thanks. Hi, Connor75. You can stream at 1440, okay. Thanks for subs, Zelda. Zelba. Would I super be more like 20 hertz sword glitch? Technically, yes, I guess. Thanks for 15 months, Dragon. Have I ever used ISG to win a fight in school? No. Thanks for 14 months, Breadcoon. Which ESS adapter do I recommend? The one I use is from ZAS, which has a modifiable dead zone and ESS zone. So it's like a super cheater ESS adapter, because you can make your ESS zone however as big as you want. But ZAS is like periodically in and out of actually selling them. Electromodder is the more accurate one. It's like exactly 1-to-1 with N64, but I think he has a waiting list that's getting long. Thanks for 23 months, Captain. ESS adapters are cheating, so if you're gonna cheat, you might as well go all the way and make your ESS zone as big as you want. No, it's not the GameCube controller, it's VC. It's entirely based on version, not controller. If you were to use an N64 controller adapter to play with N64 controller on VC, it would be just as bad. It is all the version, not the controller. The VHS of my 335. Sure. Good. I don't know. I've either gotta change the strat up a little bit or stop doing that. Like, I like this track. I don't want to stop doing this track because it's so fast, but it's just really awkward. Gotta figure something out about it. Thanks, Casey. I'm supposed to use dagger stick on the second hit, not the first. Oh my god, that was close. I've been thinking I might want to like stab him once as I enter the room. That way he like starts sucking a lot farther away and he'll never actually hit me. But then I have to take the time to hit him, which is a little slow. The safer but optimally slightly slower method, but because like sometimes I don't need to wait at all. Sometimes I can just do the backflip instantly and I'll never get eaten, and sometimes I do, so I don't know. Always hard to figure out the balance between speed and consistency. Okay. That was mostly good. Getting the Forest Temple stuff there is not necessarily faster than getting it in Forest Temple. It's just that all the items there are not exactly planned. Some items you just can't really avoid when you're only trying to get a few specific items, but on your way to those specific items, you're usually gonna come across some items you don't really need either. Yeah, Julian, it's kind of crazy. But yeah, so a lot of those items are just junk items, and when it comes to like small keys, it's just you happen to get an extra key for Forest Temple. Like, it's not planned to get a key from Forest Temple there, but you just happen to get one, and so, you know, you get a little benefit out of it. You actually practiced it? I saw you did a nice little OOT stream. That's nice. Still doing GSR? You just wanted to catch a butterfly and all those annoying items appeared. Sounds like Animal Crossing. Yeah, I feel like a lot of people are gonna start looking at GSR now because of SRM. I feel like, and not that SRM is bad, well, I don't know, some people think SRM is bad, but I think GSR might get a little extra boost because of SRM. Everyone just being like, dude, what do I even do with SRM and everything else? Dude, SRM and GSR would like cut the category in half. No, I am wrong. Warp doesn't really be an SRM. Oh man. I did PB yesterday. I held the record for a nice little 12 hours. Sub 340 goal. Sub 340 is like a short-term goal. Long-term is probably going to be closer to like 335. But sub 340 should be honestly pretty easy, probably, because the run I had yesterday was 338 pace, like mid 338 pace at collapse. So if I had just gotten collapse skip, if I had pressed down instead of down right, I'd already have 338. Yeah, Glitchy's doing the same route. Yeah, literally just press down. Yeah, for those of you who didn't see, I looked into why I failed collapse skip yesterday, and it's because when pressing down for one of the hovers, I accidentally pressed down right for one frame instead of straight down. And that cost me 5 minutes. Which is cool. Whoops. Yeah, it's crazy we pushed Hundo so far down. Like even at GDQ 2018, it looked like it was getting so good, and we still pushed another 20 minutes, 30 minutes. 338.35 pace, okay. No, sub 3 is very far from possible. I mean, a task could get sub 3 at this point, but no, RTA sub 3 is not happening. Actually, you know what? That's kind of insane to think that a task might get sub 3. Because, like, Faster Quest saves nearly an hour. So that means, like, there's nearly an hour of things a task wouldn't even be able to speed up, and a task would still probably get sub 3. Which is like gameplay wise, it'd be about 2 hours. Kind of insane. I don't think a Faster Quest task could get sub 2, because I think a good Faster Quest run is probably going to be like 245, and I don't think it can save 45 minutes. I think it can save like a little over 30 maybe. Oh, maybe, honestly. Because like even Faster Quest, like it reduces a lot of downtime, but it just doesn't completely eliminate it. There's still little bits of downtime here and there. Yeah, I do eventually want to make a new Human Theory test, but that'd be after I've been running the category for a few months and I'm like very comfortable with everything. Like even now, like I feel pretty comfortable with it because I've done so much practice and everything, but still a human 3 task is something I'd want to do like after running it for a pretty long time. Because I would just naturally miss stuff if I did it this early on. Dude, I've been missing that. Thanks for 33 months, Marquise. Thanks for 17 months, Desmond. I don't think it would change the route at all, man, sorry. Because you'd still want long shot early. You'd probably just avoid opening the hookshot chest. The chest would just spawn and then you'd just leave instead of getting it. Well, unless you were forced to open it and it would delete long shot. In that case, that could actually pose a pretty significant issue, and I'm not sure. I guess if that happened... Would we do pot chest? I don't know if we do pot chest or we just accept hookshot, maybe? Kind of like how we accept bomb bag and we don't get an early bigger bomb bag in this route. Thanks for the sub, Renhick. No, I do not know any programming languages. I do not know anything about programming. Yeah, it would be fine to re-get longshot, like with SRM or something. The issue is just setting it up. Because the next best way to set up SRM to get items after Zora's River SRM is Goron City SRM, pot chest, which just takes a long time to set up, and it really probably wouldn't be worth it. So that's the issue. The just amount of time it takes to set up a second SRM. Thanks for 17 months, 255. No, it's not really a good commentated run for modern strats, just because this is too early. Like, this is too new. There haven't really been any newer commentated runs yet. Unfortunately, I think the most up to date is probably like my 2018 GDQ run, or I guess my 2019 pace faster quest run. That's probably like the best you're gonna get, but even that's a year old now. Although even that, it may be a year old, but like minus SRM, it has a lot of the same stuff. How stable do I think this route is? If we don't think about new tricks, then decently stable, including potentially new stuff still being worked on, not at all. I do not want to waste 3 chews there. Thanks for the subs, demons. I'm okay with wasting 2, but not 3. Well, 3 is honestly probably fine. Do ISG, dude. The Guano ISG, 3rd try. I swear that's the hardest to equip in the game. Yeah, ISG helps with that skip. That skip is technically possible without ISG, but like super precise, and I think you need to start with like jumping from the wooden post above. It's like really dumb. Am I even talking today? Sometimes. Ah yes, I'm so upset that my masterpiece of a run from yesterday was beaten. And crushed. That's not what I wanted. That's bad. Lost time and a bomb. Really? That's actually really bad for time of day. That's gonna make time of day much harder to make. Thanks for 13 months, Taloclassy. Yeah, Cat's live. Yeah, because... Yeah, we want to save time of day, and also we come back to Zora's River as child anyway, and it's just faster to get that heart piece as child. With Boomerang. Oh, whoops. Okay, I think time of day should still be fine. So I actually can shoot that Skulltula from farther away because of long shot. The issue is actually the bomb timer. So if I try to shoot from too far away, the amount of time it takes for the hookshot to reach the token, come back, and close the text box is actually too much, and I won't get hit by the bomb. Like, the bomb will blow up while the text box is up, and then I don't die. So I actually have to get a little bit closer so that the bomb will actually kill me right on time. Thanks for 23 months, Cygnus. Yeah, there is a difference between Wii UVC and Wii UVC. Wii UVC is absolute garbage, has massive input lag, is extremely difficult to play on. What's the input lag on Wii UVC? So, regular Wii UVC has about 1 frame at 20 FPS of input lag compared to N64, which, you know, is kind of sucks, but it's not that big of a deal. And then Wii UVC has 2 extra frames on top of that, so 3 frames at 20 FPS or 9 frames at 60 FPS. On top of that, OOT natively has 2 frames of input delay. So the total input delay you're getting with Wii UVC is nearly a quarter second. To put it this way, if you're on a text box, right, and you want to press A to close the text box, you will press A, and your reaction time will realize that the text box is not closed yet before it closes. I had a feeling that was gonna happen. Dude, are you serious? I can't waste this many bombs. I don't want hearts. This is stupid. That Keese just destroyed me. Mad. Thanks for 7 months, Schmoop. No. My bomb count... I have enough bombs to not dupe the bomb in DC, but I would only have 1 bomb leniency. I would only be able to mess up anything with bombs once. I mean, I guess I shouldn't mess anything up, so yeah. I won't dupe the bomb. No, that does not work after getting Master Sword, becoming adult. Okay, never mind. Do I dupe the bomb pod or not? I'll dupe it. Not the bomb pog. Hey demon, thanks. The item screen stuff is just because there's an item where it shouldn't be on the pause screen, specifically bottle over Deku Sticks. It causes some weird glitchy stuff on the pause screen sometimes. Yeah, demon. My run yesterday, like minus collapse, was pretty good, so I got a decent sum of best out of it. Come on. Yeah, collapse was cool. Yeah, it's a good start. If I can get a run that decent, like a few days in, then I don't have any worry that I can get a good run. Can't believe I dodged those. How do you shoot through that? There's nothing special. Jabu walls just don't stop hookshot. Actually, fun little fact about Jabu walls not stopping hookshot. There's actually walls, I think it's in the boomerang room, that technically are hookshotable, but you can't actually hookshot them because the walls aren't solid, because the hookshot doesn't like stop on the wall. So if the Jabu walls were solid to hookshot, then you could actually hookshot the walls of the boomerang room. Any magic? Nope. Oh, yes, there is magic. Nice. Nice. Okay. Well, that was an awkward room. That room could have gone better. Yeah, that was just a camera glitch. It's basically like inverted camera, but just in a different direction. I just like did certain inputs that the game essentially interpreted as inverted cam on accident. Okay, dupe the bomb pot for safety. I probably won't end up needing this, but just in case. Thanks for 19 months, 6 Slick Man. Thanks for 10 months, Dune Save. Dude. I'm glad I didn't automatically go out of first person like I usually do there. Yeah, the Skull Split token hitbox is much more higher up on the token than lower. Like, it extends a good amount higher than the token, but like, probably, I think it cuts off early on the lower end. That's why I typically aim for like higher up on the token. Dude. All they do is shield. Ice arrows was just to shoot that I switch early. So I can get the gold skull sword there before I have the bow. ISG is slow on the Southwest fights. Well, most of the time it's slow. Maybe if your fight is like that, it might be faster. But your fight is generally not supposed to be like that. Okay, I learned the new weird method for this. Still feels kind of awkward, but I guess it works. It saves like a second just because you're closer to the door. Okay. I'm surprised I was able to avoid Nebula. Dang, this is not a good force temple. Man. God, I had a lot of time save here. Thanks for 19 months, Solheim. I don't know, 2110. It's probably specifically coded that way. I probably wouldn't go back to Hundo no SRM unless there was some kind of major route change to it. Like, the route was super cool and all, but I like new routes. That part never makes sense. All it is that you're just trying to die right as... So you know like how the game normally fades out to white there? You just want to die right as it starts fading to white. And then you skip a cutscene. Thanks for 200 bits, Brian. Yeah, that was on purpose. The first void out there skips the prelude of light cutscene. Fog. I helped a little bit with this route, yeah. I helped mainly make up the Child 2 skip idea. The idea that just happened there, where we don't do anything in Child 2. That just triggers getting Frora's Wind on B. If you look on my B button, it's now green. Well, more green than before. Because, you know, it's normally green, but there's like another green thing on it. I'm slightly worried about this. This might fail. I might have actually missed. Let's see. Okay. Everything's fine. Might actually be a best. You don't take fall damage because fall damage is initial height minus final height, or final height minus initial height, and your final and initial heights are almost identical. Doesn't matter how high the peak of your jump is. Whenever we play on top left, because it sucks. When my PB's decent, I will probably do it. And please finish this run within like 40 to 50 minutes. I can finish the interesting part of this run in 40 to 50 minutes. I don't think you'll miss anything if you go to sleep during Child 3. That's not what I wanted. I'll take the magic actually. I had a feeling that was gonna happen. I think a good time with this route would eventually be like a 3:35-ish. That was weird, but it works. Yes, it does, Shroudzy. Although, those particular cases are a bit weird. If you try to use Hookshot as child, you actually soft lock. And if you try to use Bow as child, then it acts like Slingshot. So those particular ones aren't very interesting. But child can use the hammer completely normally. Except it's invisible, but still works fine. Which is pretty cool. Yeah, Hammer's Child works on N64. It's not it doesn't crash like Sticks do. I'm getting better at skipping the ledge grab there. I should actually work on like a movement setup to make that consistent so I get it every time, but looks like it's not too hard even with that one. Alright, can I get this trick that I failed the last 2 runs? Even though it's not hard. Very easy trick. Are you serious? How? I somehow got lifted slightly up off the ground, which caused the hover boots to activate. Of course. Dude, seriously? I practiced this trick, and I never fail it. And it's somehow in runs where something weird goes on. Whatever, as long as I'm not 5 minutes behind. I'm mad, dude. It's not even a hard trick, dude. It's easy. Easy. The easiest trick in the game. I think it's a Q assist. I think it's a sign. Thanks for 9 months for Tango. No, I didn't fail the last run. I failed it the run before that. Last run, Becky was actually good. Well, inside Becky was actually good. It was still bad. My favorite boss is Baronade. Thanks for 30 months, man. Thanks. Bomb count should be decent. Well, as long as I don't fail either of the super slides, I think I should be okay with my bomb count. How often have I finished the game? A few times. Kind of Nashberg, but at the same time, it's not entirely accurate to say that because I was still, you know, doing a lot of practice on faster quests and stuff. So, like, it's not like I just jumped in and, you know, didn't practice at all and somehow got it. Blood Emblem, thanks for gifting 10 subs. But that's exactly why I did the faster quest practice. To get up to speed faster, so I could be good faster. No bomb drop. Yeah. Dude. I don't know if that was worth it. Whatever, it's cool. That was a decent spirit. No. Dude, I can't believe I'm ahead and I failed Enter Deku. I'd be like a minute ahead if I didn't fail it. And the rest of the run wasn't exactly perfect either. Dude, if you could use fire and ice arrows here, it'd be so cool. Anything to speed up Twin Roba. Come on, shoot. That's really close. Getting closer wouldn't really help that much. In fact, getting farther away is better because you have a wider range of where you can actually shoot. And it's not like it'd be faster if you were closer, because her beam lasts the same amount of time either way. So farther away is actually better. What makes her shoot the same beam? You mean in the second phase? She always shoots the same beam 3 times in a row when she's at full health. She only starts alternating when she's at lower health. But in a speedrun, she will never shoot at lower health because you always one-cycle her. As long as you don't suck, which I'm sure most OOT speedrunners don't suck, and there would never be anyone who wouldn't one-cycle Twin Roba in a speedrun. Thanks for 15 months, Paimon. Fix the lighter of cutscene text? What's wrong with it? Oh, the I is capitalized. I should fix that. Yeah. That's not gonna work. Ooh. Good thing I got extra magic. Oh, and then my equips are wrong. I don't want to pause to fix them. I don't care about the split name. I want it to be consistent with the other split names, and the Shadow Medallion split I actually have on the medallion, so I don't care. Shut up. I hope I don't mess this up with bombs on the wrong button. Okay. Thanks for 15 months, JT Noble. Yeah, all 100 spells are required. Why did I have fly boots before? I had hover boots early. I got hover boots early from a glitch earlier in the run, but the 100% rules still require me to get the real version of it. So even though I already had hover boots, I still have to get the real hover boots. Dude, the split was a lot of time save, and I'm not gonna save any time on it. I'm not saving any time on my splits that were time saves in the last run. When am I going to Games Done Quick again? I think it'll be a while. And I don't think it will be my fault if I don't go to a Games Done Quick event in a while. Banned from GDQ. I think everyone is going to be banned from GDQ for a while. Got banned for arguing about a CRT, probably. No, it's just just with Corona and stuff, I don't think GDQ is happening. I mean, technically SGDQ is not cancelled yet, but I don't know. I'm not optimistic about it. God, I can't believe Linkus intentionally plays on 16:9 stretched LCD. I can't believe I'm on the same esports team as Linkus. Yeah, I don't know. I might talk to CLG about that. Get Linkus kicked off. I'm kidding. I love Linkus. But I cannot believe he plays like that. He'll unlock the next level of gameplay because on a CRT. He really will. Like I used to play off of Amarek, and as soon as I switched off on a CRT, it was like a huge difference. I instantly got way better. I know, Amarek. Oh, speaking of Linkus, hello. We're just talking about how we strongly disagree with your method of choice of playing video games. No, dude. Thanks for 20 months, Linkus, but please do not use such vulgar language in your resub message. No. No, dude. Can I not reach it? Are you serious? White people happy, 16:9. But that's a case where 16:9 is good. That's an acceptable 16:9. I am really surprised this run is not farther behind. I feel like this run has not been good. How? Even after that situation with the Skulltula, I couldn't weird shot it. Thanks for 20 months, Twackamus. Dang, this run can go a lot lower. Yeah. The more I play, the more I'm thinking 335 is not that far off. Well, I don't know. 335... I think 337. I think 337's for sure. 336 would be super good. 335 is probably like super duper good. I don't know. It's too early to call right now. My most disappointed record? I mean, probably yesterday's. $333.33. I would love that. Actually, speaking of nice numbers to look at, if I was 1 second faster yesterday, would have gotten 343.43. That would have been pretty nice, but I had to be 1 second too slow. Dude, maybe I should retime it just in case. I don't think so, because I'm pretty sure it was like a mid 44. Maybe I should retime it just for the chance of seeing if it was 43. Thanks for 3 months, IJDI. Thanks for the sub, Burks. Just split early. I wonder if I can get away with splitting early. Well, no, I can't get 10 minutes, minus 10 minutes from yesterday, because that would make me on 333 pace, which is way too fast, but I, right now, am basically tied with that run, so I should be able to get a similar pace run. You know, assuming Dampe doesn't give me the finger. Or, unless I make my own mistakes, which could always happen. When's fishing? Fishing is like in an hour? When is fishing? $2:47, yeah, in an hour. Dang, right on the, almost right on the dot. I don't know if I can fix the split mid-run. I don't want to risk it in case. I think I might like reset my split if I try to change it mid-run. Remind me when this run ends, and I'll do it. I didn't get magic. Whatever. Come on. I can't kill the redeads. You can't use hammer and stick in market. Thanks, Bryce, for giving a sub to Tanner from high school. With 2 underscores between high and school. Only fairies that you spawn with Song of Storms restore magic, and you can't catch those. Well, there's some places where Sun Song also works. But it's a special kind of fairy. Well, I mean, normally you can't use Furrow's Wind either. It's only usable because I have it on B. If I had Sticks or Hammer on B, I could also use it there. The Gossip Stones are the main spot to spawn big fairies, and then there's also a handful of random, like, green Navi spots around the world where Song of Storms or Sun Song can do it. Like, for example, on the Fire Arrow platform, where you get Fire Arrows in Lake Hylia. If you play Sun Song there, you'll get a big fairy. I actually forget the other green Navi locations that give you big fairies without Song of Storms. Oh yeah, I think near the Flag on Death Mountain. Or I don't remember specifically if that one actually gives a big fairy from Sun Song. The Oasis, I'm pretty sure doesn't give you big fairies. Maybe. I might be wrong. I don't remember a whole lot about the big fairies besides the obvious ones. Oh yeah, the entrance near Zora's River in Lost Woods definitely has one, yeah. Thanks for 100 bits, Sky. Cool, nice 10-year-old meme. Here, you know what? Remind me later, and we'll go investigate big fairy locations. Thank you, 6 months, Stone. I played Banjo at HDQ. Are you sure about that? No, at GDQ, I posted a picture of Banjo being played on a CRT TV on Twitter, implying that I was playing Banjo, but the joke was I wasn't actually playing, I just took a picture of it to bait people. Hey, Sean. Yeah, and then Dry took a picture of me taking a picture of it. Dry outed me. Dry the narc. No, I didn't name the file Banjo at the Attack Kids event, that was a GDQ. You can do pose, but not Skulltulas, because pose are not part of your inventory, Skulltulas are. And so pose are actually not part of the definition at all. It's only the bottle that you get from it that's part of the definition. Tackle Kids event. That's what it's now known as. Was yesterday's record worse than my 4-weight with 12 try Dampe? I don't know for sure. I think 12 try Dampe is like 4 minutes and I lost 5. So kind of. But I mean, there's a difference between losing the run because I messed up and losing the run because I got unlucky. Well, there's sort of a difference and there sort of isn't. I mean, in the end, it's all about the time and not what happened to get the time. But you know what I mean. I forgot, did I fall in the river last run? I feel like I did. No? Yes. Thank you. Yeah, if only there was a top left video to check. Missing collab skip lost me over 5 minutes. I would have a 338 if I did not fail it. Yeah, I figured out what happened to collab skip. I accidentally pressed down right for a frame. And that ruined the whole thing. Not full down right, very slightly down right, like the smallest down right. Accidentally went just a little bit down right. And that made me fail it. I think this route's easier, honestly. This route feels strangely easy. Yeah, glitch either hasn't submitted yet or hasn't been verified yet. Man, this run is surprisingly consistent. I haven't been more than 20, 25-ish, 26-ish ahead or behind the entire run. Although it's not necessarily good, because I've had many opportunities to get much farther ahead, and I have thrown them away. Not the kind of consistency I want, but at least it's consistency. Thanks for 8 months, Suffolk Fish. Pushimon's record was about 12 hours ago. Oh, 9-ish hours ago. Okay. A little bit less. Thanks for the sub, Abilden. Yeah, Dampé's in about half an hour. It's like almost exactly at 2:30. You're guessing no SGDQ this year. Technically, it is not cancelled. It is only postponed until August as of right now. But I think most people think that it will likely be cancelled. Evo was just canceled like a week or two ago, and Evo was only 1 or 2 weeks before SGDQ, so can't really see it happening. We're probably, I'm guessing SGDQ cancellation will probably be in a week or two. Evo Online, Pog. At least SGDQ Online kind of works. Evo Online. Are you serious? Every loss blames lag, yeah. And I heard like not only is Evo Online like a bad idea to begin with, but almost all the Evo games are known for having bad online, which is extra cool. Partnership with Speed Test. I heard for one of the Smash Ultimate online tournaments they were doing, they actually had people like do a lag test. Like if a match was lagging, they would have both players do a speed test, and like if someone had a bad speed test, then they'd get DQ'd for being the laggy one. It was enforced. There was apparently some drama over someone getting DQ'd for it when he shouldn't have been or something like that. I think for 14 months getting chilly. If 100% no SRM ever has like some kind of big route change, then I may be interested in it, but as of right now it would just be the old route. And as cool as the old route was, I'm not interested in just doing the old route. Favorite stage in Pro Skater 1 and 2? Whichever one had the downhill one. I know that's like the most generic answer. Everyone loves that stage, but the downhill one. And the school. Those are like the two most generic answers, isn't it? The school and the downhill one. Seriously? I don't know if I actually should be wasting that many chews. Wait, does my chew count matter now? I don't even remember. Not a good water temple so far. Yeah, my chew count does matter. I shouldn't be wasting chews like that. Really, this will almost be a best. Not quite, but I was expecting this. No, these are not balance splits. This does have the gigantic 5-minute time loss at the end. What was the descriptor or undermorpha I usually say? It's something amoeba, I think. Forgot exactly. Giant aquatic amoeba, that sounds right, yeah. Huh, really? That's weird. I thought I would lose more time on long shot and not lose that much time on long shot too. Oh, I think it was probably just the slow entrance point glitch. Alright, if you guys want to take a nap, next hour is nap time. Thanks for the sub, trolling badger. Why is it nap time? Child 3 just has a lot of uninteresting stuff. It does still have a lot of good stuff too. I'm kind of exaggerating, but Child 3 does have basically all of the worst parts of the run crammed into 1 hour. Like, the only thing Child 3 is missing is Light Arrow cutscene. If Child 3 had Light Arrow cutscene, it would pretty much have all the worst parts. I think you're wrong, watch the Light Arrow cutscene from Child. In theory, with SRM, probably. Come on. Yeah, Child 3 has Ocarina game too. Child 3 has Guards, the Zelda cutscene, the Ocarina of Time cutscene, Dampé, Fishing, Ocarina game, and Frogs. All in 1 hour. What allowed Child 2 to be skipped? We just realized that the only real important things you were getting in Child 2 were Scarecrow Song and Bomb Bag. And Scarecrow Song we can skip pretty easily, and Bomb Bag is annoying to skip, but if you manage your bomb count right, it works out. And then the benefit of it is that you save warping back to Temple of Time and doing dot skip again. And so... and some other general movement. So you save movement, and you just have a worse bomb count, but it works out to be faster. Did that work? Bad. I don't. Oh my god, this is so bad. I don't want to use another chew. Yeah, if we didn't need Feroz Wind on B, then we wouldn't even have a Child 2. It would just be Adult 2, Child 2. Alright, I'm gonna buffer this just because I don't want to waste more chews. Seriously? Okay. Still pretty dead. That's a situation where I kind of want to maybe learn pause buffering side hops past the guard. I'll look into that later. Oh yeah, I forgot to add a Zelda split. Whoopsie. I take guards a little bit safer. There are certain situations where I would risk it if it was like earlier in the run, and I'm definitely not gonna risk it now. Am I gonna stream Metroid Prime 4 when it comes out? If I still feel like streaming when I'm like 50 years old, then yes. Oh man, Breath of the Wild 2 and Metroid Prime 4 both coming out at the same time in 20 years. That'll be fantastic. What if Breath of the Wild 2 sucks? That'd suck. Yeah, it actually would be pretty sad if Breath of the Wild 2 ended up not being good. I mean, I think it'll be fine. But yeah, like the hype of, you know, a sequel to a game like Breath of the Wild with a bunch of hype around it ended up being bad. That'd really suck. Thanks for 14 months, Yick. I don't think Breath of the Wild 2 is being rushed at all. Like, it likely started development, I don't know, like right after Breath of the Wild's DLC ended. So it's probably already been in development for at least, what, 2 years? And then it's probably going to be another year or something. But like, if it's, you know, 3 years of development, and then they already had a base to start from, they already had the engine and like general assets and stuff. If they got 3 years for that, that's not rushed at all. They got plenty of time. Actually, does anyone know the exact details of Breath of the Wild's development time? Was it like immediately after Skyward Sword that it started? 5 years? Yeah, 5 years sounds about right. Oh no, frames. Okay, here's this model. It's actually kind of crazy to think about, to me, that like Skyward Sword and Breath of the Wild had similar development times, and Breath of the Wild is like, I didn't play Sunsong. That's a fake best, I'm just gonna skip it. And Breath of the Wild is like so much bigger. Thanks for 14 months, Pomdi. How do I want to deal with this? Should I still play Sunsong immediately? I think I should go with a Bomb Hess instead of a Chew Hess. Okay, yeah, I think I know what to do. Thanks for the sub, Kill Me Daddy. Cool. Thanks for 5 months, Dirty Roach. Okay, yeah, play Sunsong right away and then just use bombs and basically do the old strat. Right there. No. Really? That sucks. Bomb drop is nice, but I don't actually need it. Yeah, long hesses are pretty satisfying. Although actually that one in particular is not that satisfying because it's not too difficult, but some of the longer hesses with like more turns and stuff involved are pretty satisfying. Really? Can I pick up the Coco? No. This session is a mess. Wait, no. I almost messed up. Full frames. Dude, stop dropping frames. Oh my god. Okay, it stopped after I told it to stop. No, it didn't. Never mind. Alright guys, my ISP sucks. Now no one will be able to see my Dante splice. Alright, how much time am I gonna lose? As long as I lose less than 5 minutes, remember, all I gotta do is not be 5 minutes behind. Okay, that's less than 5 minutes. Because of my chew count, I think I will skip out on the Hess. I really don't know how safe I need to be with my chew count with this route. I might be being too safe. How do I get so lucky with Dante? Because it's easy to remember the good times. And you don't often remember the 38s and the 64s and the 50s. And the week of getting 10 plus every day. That is, thanks for gifting out 5 subs. But yeah, it's just, what do you call it? Confirmation bias. Like, people have actually done stats of my Dantes, and my Dantes actually are statistically accurate. Or fall in line with what statistics would predict. Thanks for 8 months, Bloom. Oh yeah, the video edits probably help the, well, actually, no. You know what? The video edits probably make it seem like I have worse Dampe than average. Yeah, imagine statistics being accurate. Crazy. Dampe heart piece odds are 10%. When he digs, there will be a 10% chance of a heart piece. You know what? I'm not actually sure, like, what the first official, like, reference is for Dampe being 10%. I don't know if there's, like, anything official that says it's 10%, or if you can only determine that through either statistics or looking at game code. I don't remember how early we knew it was 10%. No, there aren't 10 spots, there are 8. There are 8 spots, and if you go around and you dig each spot up once, then you will get a heart piece. Assuming worst possible luck, you will get the heart piece on 15th try. So really using the dig spots or just digging around and not reloading the area, neither of those would really tell you 10%. I do remember a long time ago when we were first starting to take 100% seriously, when we were working on, I think it was the team segmented ZSR 100% run. I remember we were looking into Dampe and we were just like, people were just going to Dampe and seeing how long it took on average. And that's when we realized like 7 tries was like, we were mostly getting it by 7 tries, which would actually be the median, not the average, but I don't remember if we determined from that it was 10%. I forgot exactly. I remember that though, that we were all manually doing Dampe and recording our attempts, and we got to 7 being median. That's the plan, Super Fox. Yeah, if nothing goes horribly wrong, then this should be a good run. But the ending of my PB actually was pretty good, minus collapse. I don't know how good, because on one hand it felt like I wasn't really making many mistakes, and on the other hand it was my second run on vanilla, so I'm not sure how much weight I should put onto it. But it was a fairly solid end. It is, Pit. I hate it. It's the part of this route that I hate the most, but it just works out better than anything else, unfortunately. Okay, at the very least, my PB did suck at bombchu bowling. Both luck-wise and because I'm an idiot. So let's see what happens here. Okay, same luck, same worst possible luck, but I will save time by being less of an idiot. Watch this, guys. Gonna do the hardest trick here. Hardest trick in the game, not being an idiot. Few people have ever pulled it off. I was almost an idiot. I almost just quit the game. I clutched it though. I clutched not being an idiot. Can you SRM a brain so you stop being an idiot? No. I know 50 is the largest seed bag value. The other one is in Lost Woods. Alright. I got worse luck and still saved 14 seconds by not being an idiot. And I will also not be an idiot by not forgetting this gold skull toy. God, look at these non-idiot plays here. We average IQ here. Actually, you know what? I really should just do a super slide there, because I do not need to save bombs. Thanks for 10 months, Mega Man 2ZX3. Oh, bad camera angle. It mostly flows, but then there's occasional stuff like the leaving treasure chest game. For the most part, it flows pretty well though. Dude. Yeah, the pot house is nice. What happened to PB video? Not good enough. Doesn't deserve a PB video. Okay, I think I was being way too safe on shoes. I think I have plenty of extra shoes. Yeah, the using the chew to target the skulls a little faster is really cool. I think Skirty or Blinny or someone told me about that. It was really neat. Okay, last RNG of the run. Hopefully fishing isn't terrible. Oh no, did I enter? I entered too early, I was too fast. This is really bad. That quick spin and slash I do before I enter is supposed to wait just enough time so that this doesn't happen. I hope the right fish are coming back. I can't tell which one's pig and not. Oh god. Okay, that one should be fine. Well, that's not a good start. You know, I wonder if getting in here extra fast might also be able to avoid it. Okay. Okay, fishing still ended up fine. Well, if you get in here extra fast, you might not get the 1.5 times bonus from fishing. Pit, Adult 2, but Adult 1 and Adult 2 kind of are basically the same now, because Child 2 is literally just go back and forward for Furrow's Wind on B. So you might as well consider it the same. But yeah, Adult 2 technically has the more stuff. Like, Adult 2 is basically like Adult 2 in the previous route. Or at least pretty similar. Shadow Spirit, DC, and Water. And Deku. And then Fire is still at the end. The fishing bonus I mentioned is at different times of day there's like a more likely chance for the fish to bite. So in early morning there's a 1.5 times chance for the fish to bite, and in the afternoon, like right before night, there's a 1.75 times chance for them to bite. And then at any other time it's the regular 1 chance to bite. So ideally you want to do fishing at early morning or late afternoon. Thanks for the year, Colonel Carl. I did not figure out the numbers. I think it was Fig that figured that. It was either Fig or Exodus that looked into the numbers. Or I think they both looked into it, but they both looked into different parts of it. I forgot who got what. But Fig and Exodus both looked into fishing. Yeah, you might as well consider this Child 2, but yeah, technically it's Child 3. But yeah, Child 3 just has essentially everything in it. Like, Child 1 is only Bomb of the Well, and then SRM, and then Become Adult. And then Child 3 has literally everything. Literally all the other Child stuff. Which is awful. It has Guards, Zelda, Ocarina of Time, Frogs, Ocarina game, Dampe fishing, all in 1 hour. Yeah, Pit. It's so cool we get to use so many chews like that. So many cool chew strats. No, you can't skip that cutscene, same way you skip Minuet. In that cutscene, you actually get the song, during the text box. Actually, you get the song twice during that cutscene. You get it once, like, when you actually select the text box, and once when you lose control from the cutscene. But it doesn't work like the other cutscenes, like Minuet and Bolero, where you actually... Okay. Where you actually get it at the beginning of the cutscene. Oh no, that's really bad. Yeah. Okay. Not what I wanted to do. Being the human 3 test today? Maybe. I forgot, what was the human 3 test? It was 339, was it 15 or 45? I think it was one of those, I don't remember which. For the seconds. I can't target him. Dude! Stupid. Are you serious? There's no way that counted. And that one bug just ran off the cliff. I hate bugs. I lost so much time there just because the bugs didn't dig properly. So stupid. That scared me at the end there. I almost messed up. Dude, you guys don't know that game is the most stressful game that should never ever even be close to stressful. It's so easy and so stupid, but if you make the smallest mistake, then you will want to die. Good bugs, thank you. Pretty much that entire time loss is from the bugs being stupid. Well, I guess I also messed up the Hess earlier. But yeah, most of it is from the bugs being stupid. Dude, frames. Why am I dropping so many frames? At least I have a local recording. Reminder to local record your speedruns. It's okay, you'll be able to see the full thing on YouTube later. Assuming I don't make a stupid mistake. How much hard disk space I have? I have a 4 terabyte hard drive that I use. Although I think it's like almost half filled right now. Well, actually I have 2 4 terabyte hard drives, but one of them isn't working. It's probably like a super easy fix, and I've just never bothered. But I'm supposed to have 2. Ah yes, the other 4 terabyte hard drive for all my porn. Yeah, let me just try plugging it in again. I think it's a teddy bees. I've been so bad at that song recently. I need to practice it. Should not be that bad at it. How's it feel to be back in Hundo? Feels good. Glad to be back. No, Slingshot 50 was because bugs were stupid. Dude. Yeah, the bugs have actually mostly been bad this run. Aside from the second soil bugs in Lost Woods, I think they've all... Well, I guess the Lake Hylia one doesn't really matter. But a lot of them have been slow, and then there was the one that just didn't dig in the hole. Yeah, the hammer entry is so cool. I remember when Equip Swap was first found, that was something that I thought, oh dude, maybe this will be faster, but it just wasn't, because it just took way too long to set up, but just the way the equips work here with RBA and stuff, it just works out really nicely. Yeah, I'm using the GameCube controller. Yeah, same route. Even better mega flip attempt than yesterday. Yeah, I'll bring back PB video when I think PB video is good enough to actually compare against. I'll breeze over. Actually, you're cutie. I'm a minute behind last run because last run wasn't that bad yet. I mean, last run was actually decent in a lot of places. And like half that minute is because of bugs, so I'm definitely gonna have to play Sunsong here. Yeah, I might end up switching Gerudo Fortress or Gerudo Desert Colossus routes. Nice. That actually saved time. Thanks for 10 months, Acnoid. Sorry about the drop frames, guys. Again, I am local recording, so it'll all be fine later. But I can't do anything about it. I gotta go yell at my ISP again. Not like it does anything. I mean, I usually am nice to them. I'm not actually rude. It's just... I don't know. I do a bunch of short task demos. Any requests? I don't know. I need to think about it. There's probably some cool things I could tell you to test. If I thought about it more. Thanks for them blue for gifting a sub to Weebs. Why does Hessing not make you die in quicksand? I'm not actually sure. There must be some special property about it that prevents you from actually sinking, but I don't really know the exact mechanic. Thanks for 8 months, Dead Stormed. I mean, there's a lot of things that don't work properly while you're Hessing. So it must be just like one of those things happens to be quicksand. No, it's not because of how fast you're moving, because you also won't sink if you have a slow ESS. Well, I think too slow and you'll still sink, but there is like, you can have a pretty low speed and not sink. And you can have a pretty high speed without ESS and sink. I did PB yesterday. Where is it? Thanks for giving us this Astro. Okay, mostly good card fights. Thanks, Gay Plushie, for giving a sub to Oil Zombie. Yeah, I have 5 minutes to save on Castle Escape. Dude. Thanks for 14 months, Blasted Watermelon. Thanks for the years, CRM. Sun Song doesn't work in GTG. If you could Sun Song and it would take you to the beginning of GTG, that'd be super good, and it would definitely be faster. Well, actually, you know what? I don't know, because it actually would kind of mess up time of day. Wow, that easily would have been 2,000. If I didn't do this try where I waste my arrows first. Thanks for the sub, the 3er. No, I do not own this sub questions. Hello. I want to die. I was just shooting too slow. I couldn't shoot fast enough. That pretty much, that shows that I'm just gonna fail Castle Collapse skip again. Yes, this run does use very major glitches. The majorest of glitches. A little sketchy? Okay. I'm scared of that mega flip like 90% of the time when I shouldn't be. Like that mega flip is more lenient than I think it is in my head. Thanks for 70 months, F-Cube. Am I the villain of OOT speedrunning? I don't think that. No. Uh-oh. Okay. Most villains don't. Uh-oh. Am I the bad guy? Was I the bad guy the whole time? Thanks for the year, Mike. Wait, Valiant, what did you say about Quick Draw Boomerang? I couldn't read it in time. Come on. Oh yeah, I really should do that. Yeah, quick draw boomerang. I'll join the jumps. Really? I'm trying to throw the bomb in a specific place where it'll both blow up the wall and hit me, so I climb up the ledge faster. But then sometimes I miss, and it's bad. I will get hit by the torch slug. I was getting hit by the slug matter. Complicated wrong warp shenanigans. Basically, if I don't, then the game might soft lock. I have, in one run, forgotten to get hit by the torch slug. But it was not a run I was going to PB. Thanks, Thunderfree, for giving the sub to Stirfro. Although that was a while ago, that wasn't with this route. Didn't even have to try. Come on. Dude. Come on. Man, that was almost so fast. Dude. Sorry for frame drops. Really? This run's got a lot more like minor sloppy mistakes than yesterday's run. Time save for next run. Yeah, totally. I should add that emote. Time save for next run emote. So good. I actually love the flare dancer fighting this. Being able to use hammer like that is so sick. So if you guys haven't seen the time save for next run emote, you guys know the meme of the mad guy, but he's wearing a mask that makes it look like he is okay with everything? From like a Rage comic meme guy. Do you know that one? That's time save for next run. That's the emote. Whoa, Jack, yeah. I lost that much time? I didn't think it was that bad. The reason the crouch stabs work for the Flare Dancer fight is because what actually hits Flare Dancer out of the fire is the hammer effect, like of the strange shaking, and not necessarily hammer damage specific. So you store jump slash power crouch stab, and then you crouch stab the wall to cause the shaking, but you still have jump slash power crouch stab damage, which is really cool. This might be able to be sub 340, but it'll be close. That's a good start though. I don't know if my best split here has a one cycle wolf. It's okay, the wrong warp and collapse skip are very easy tricks. And there is no excuse to fail them. No kappa, they're easy. Okay. That was a little bit weird. That's not gonna work. Too fast. Told you, it's easy. Could never fail it. Well, I guess I technically failed it the first time because I did mess up my first shoot level. Alright, this will be sub 340. Unless I somehow mess up the Ganon fight, I hope I don't die. With 20 hearts and double defense. Thanks for 11 months, Chili Hex. Thanks for 6 months, Kate Laurel. Really? Can't believe I threw and I lost a second on the Ganon plate. Hundo beat glitchless. Almost forgot. Hundo is now officially faster than glitchless. You can now beat the game 100% with glitches faster than you can beat the game as fast as possible and no extra requirements without glitches. Finally happened. Thanks for 18 months, Project. Thanks for 26 months, Mo the Lion. Thanks for 10 months, D Bozan. Thanks for 18 months, Extreme Ironing. Thanks for 1,069 bits, K Blera. Thanks for 3 months, Slay Mulk. Thanks for 4 months, Sykesy. Alright, sub 340, that's pretty cool. It wasn't quite as good as the run yesterday, but acceptable. It's at least like a run I'll probably do a PB video for this. Thanks for 52 months, Cuphead. Thanks, everyone. Thanks for 69 bits, Paul. Biggest time losses. There were a lot of like medium time losses in Adult 2. Nerdy Novice, thanks for gifting out 10 subs. Thanks for gifting a sub, Ninja Pup. Thanks for sub, I'm Mr. Hanky. Thanks for 6 months, Moyen Bruno. Thanks for 300 bits, Type Jack. 4 months, Jester Jones. 35 months, Nix. I think the biggest single time loss was I failed entering Deku Tree again for the 3rd run in a row, even though it's a very easy trick. I failed entering Deku Tree and lost a minute. Even though it is not a hard trick. I have failed it 3 runs in a row and I'm mad. Thanks for the sub, Peridot Rose. Thanks for 5 gift subs, Flippers. Thanks for 339 bits, Abby Cat. Dude, if I didn't mess up Castle Escape, I think I would have gotten 339.39. Rip. Speech. Here's my speech. The run was okay. But it could be much better. This should be able to go down to at least 337, 336, I think. Hydrate. I will do that. Alright, I hydrated. Thanks for 140 bits, CD. Thanks for 100 bits, Pitch Doctor. Benny, thanks for the $50 donation. Thanks. The 330 possible? Not yet. Keyword yet.